Klondike. The sun is setting. Big clouds in the background. You know, Pete, I think they say we're supposed to get a little rain this weekend.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. It's been awful dry.
Well, I know that old golf course could use that. A lot of people, hey, if you got your shout-outs about now's the time to get them in right now in halftime. And, hey, Pete, our boys back home, they're listening to this game on the TV right now. It's going to be Aiden and Brody checking in. Big shout-out out there down there in Rankin. Well, those two boys are probably out at the golf course, actually.
Man, anytime there's a Red Devil event on, you got Mike and Marilyn Ratliff checking in.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're the first one. So thank you for joining us another season, Mr. and Mrs. Ratliff. All right, we got the Maxwells. Oh, dude, look at that.
Happy wins the coin flip. They are going to receive.
Dude, the Maxwells are at the lake. They got the TV playing, the lake in the background. Nice.
Hey, I got one for you right now. Chris.
Oh, Guadalupe River.
Chris Gray saying, let's go. And when he says let's go, he means let's go.
Yeah, he's yelling it.
You know, he's got a son coming up, junior high. Big things. If you look at Facebook, look at anything like that, not only does this kid have practice, he's got practice.
Yeah, he's got practice when he gets home from practice.
Yeah, I know. So, I mean, looking for big things out of Gabriel, and I know he couldn't be any prouder. Hey, Chris, Bianca.
Hey, while you're talking about that, next week's going to be their season opener, and I believe it's going to be against Mertzen, Erin County. They're in Mertzen. So, all right, you got the happy tugboat horn. I love that, man.
And let's get ready. Red Devils shaking it up, getting ready. The cheerleaders getting those pom-poms going. And the crowd waiting. Here they come. Here comes your 2025 Red Devils.
All right, you got Mark and Tanya Russell checking in from Midland. Then you got Angie also checking in from Rankin, supporting her senior. You got Jerry and Letitia Jackson.
Jerry's actually helping us do our mic check a while ago.
Man, Boo, I cannot see the number of the guy back deep to receive.
That's going to be number 11.
All right, it's going to be 11. Luke Dempsey back deep to receive for the Happy Cowboys. Teeing up the ball for the Red Devils is going to be number 22, Lalo Efracio.
That's who that is.
Yeah,
big boy.
Well, that's a big boy.
You know, you almost felt like he was going to graduate. He's been playing since he was a freshman.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's just a sophomore, so we'll see him for a long time.
No, who am I thinking of? That's not who I'm thinking of.
No, that's
I'm thinking of number 99 from last year.
Yeah, and number 10 is a senior, Alicio. All right, Red Devils spread out. You got number 22, Lalo, getting ready to kick it. And he's going to put that one deep. It's going to be fielded right to number 11, Dempsey. He's juking and jiving, but he meets a wall of Red Devils right about the 25-yard line.
And just like that, 2025 has begun, folks. It's game time. What time? Game time. The Red Devil defense comes onto the field. It looks like we've got Armendariz, we've got Langley, we've got number 1, Cruz, we've got number 7, Lopez, we've got number 2, Ramos, and on the far side, that's got to be Cayenne. Has to be. Yes, it's going to be number 3, Cayenne Hanna. So here we go. Cowboys under center. I formation. Pitches it back. Quick shot up the middle. Ooh. Coming down hard on him is going to be your Red Devil, number 11, Lathan Langley. Also in there, number 14, Armendariz for the Red Devils. They're going to drop him for 5 right out of the gate. They're going to say 4 officially. That's going to be 2nd down and 19 for the Cowboys. And the Red Devils came right at them and just put them down right there. So the Cowboys look like they do have a pretty good-sized boy right there. Number 45, A.J. Seal, just a sophomore there at center, anchoring that. Cowboys coming out J formation. Quarterback under center, pitches it back. Looks like he's looking to throw downfield. Tucks and runs, slips on the field.
Oh.
Credited for the tackle there is going to be Langley of the defense. And you know what? He might as well have got it, though, because had he not slipped, Langley would have lit him up.
Yeah.
Going to be a 3-yard loss right there, guys. That's going to take him out. We're just going to say 3rd and long at this point. 8:52 on the clock, and your Red Devils are going. I love that sound. You hear the cheerleaders cheering. Yep. You hear the band drums banging.
If it was 50 degrees cooler, it would feel like football season.
Man,
a little last-minute check-in substitution there for the Cowboys.
You know, Pete, you just got to think this has got to be your happy place.
Yeah.
J formation for the Cowboys. Quarterback under center. Red Devils in a 4-2 defense.
Oh, man.
Cayenne. Hannah coming in there.
Oh, Hannah got back there really quick. He read that defense.
And that was just a stunt right out of the backfield. Looked like the old Woodson from the Cowboys of the 90s. Just shoots right through there, takes him down. It's going to be 4th down. The Cowboys in a must-punt situation, and the Red Devils standing on business, coming out strong.
All right, back deep to punt is going to be number 6, Mason Wolf.
3-3 defense for the Red Devils.
Oh, man, they got it off, but I didn't think they were going to. All right, got number 10, Ramos. Oh.
He's going to shake the sugar tree right there a little bit, just kind of and entice him, if you will.
All right, so the Red Devils take over right at the 29-yard line. All right, and while they're regrouping, let me go over a few of these. We got, hey, it's good to hear you guys from the Tumlinsons checking in from early Texas. You got Caleb, Veronica, Kinley, Nathan watching from Ladonia, Texas.
Well, the Red Devils in the huddle for the first time this year. We're going to get our first taste of the Rankin Red Devils offense. This is Coach Keith's guys right here. I'm going to tell you something. They look ready. Coming out sharp. J formation. Lopez under center. Kicks it back to Cayenne. Cayenne looking downfield. Goes to Langley. Oh, Langley with the reception across the 40. And he's going to pick up 10 yards on the first play of the game. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. Red Devils. Boy, Pete, that looked sharp right there.
Yeah, man, that was a heck of a catch by number 11, Langley.
I'll tell you something, man. How many years do you think we've been doing this? We started doing the broadcast. We started doing the old TV here.
I'm thinking that this is 8.
Man. So it's actually a lot more than we thought. 2nd down and 3. Red Devils coming out. T formation. Cayenne Hannah under center. We got a little jump there by the Red Devils. Yeah. Getting a little quick there. Number 22, that's going to be Lalo Eufracio. So that's going to back us off about 5 yards. It should make it 2nd down and 8 for the Red Devils.
All right, we got Barbara and Boogie McSpadden saying, thank you guys for doing this since we can no longer travel to the games, but we appreciate the broadcast.
Man, I tell you what, I love hearing that. I see her down in the weight room every now and then. Barbara out there, hey, she is hitting it hard in the weight room in those mornings.
Yeah.
2nd down, 8 to go. Red Devils with the ball. Kick it back. Lopez has the ball. Number 20 is going to get on him. Lopez able to get the ball over on a handoff, but the tackle is made. Several Cowboys in on that tackle. And that's going to be a big loss there for the Red Devils. So that's going to put us in a situation here. It's going to be 3rd down and about 13 yards to go. But, hey, been here plenty of times. Seen it all, done it all. And coming onto the field is going to be number 1 for the Red Devils, Jairo Cruz, a.k.a. the Cruise Missile.
All right, you got Dean and Sadie checking in, watching from home. So I guess Dean's not playing golf today, so he's watching a little Red Devil football.
Red Devils coming out, 3rd down, about 13 to go. J formation. Lopez kicks it back to Jairo. Jairo looking for the corner.
Look at that.
Cuts it back to the inside. It's nothing but him. And daylight all the way to Lamesa. That's going to be a Red Devil touchdown.
Man, Jairo made that look easy.
Hey, Amy Cura checking in. She says, let's go Devil. Hey, I should say the beloved Amy Cura. She says, Teddy and I are watching from home. It's so nice to hear you and Pete's voices again. Big smiley face.
All right, number 22, Lalo Eufracio. He's going to be attempting the extra point, so get your fast fingers ready. All right, we're waiting on the snap. The kick is up. Ooh, that one's going to be a little bit low. So extra point, no good. So with 6 minutes 54 seconds remaining in the first quarter play. Oh, is it good? Oh, it was good.
Ryder Davidson. Yeah. Davidson, hey, so he's over here. Hey, Pete.
Yeah, he's like, it was good. Hell, it just looked like it just barely made it through. All right, so let me clear these texts. And first one to text 432-693-6000 gets a prize from the First State Bank of Rankin. And Brian said that this year he's going to change it up a little bit and do Ortiz burritos. So, all right, all the texts are clear.
432-301-0864, just one. I'll have a pork chop. What is it? The pork chop, bean, and cheese. My goodness.
I always get that spicy potato.
Well, I may try that one. Is that pretty bueno?
Yeah. All right, Lalo Efracio teeing up the ball for the Red Devils. Man, I actually did not see that go through. I mean, I must be slipping.
Well, Pete, I mean, I turned 50 this year. You're about to turn 50 toward the end of the year. That old age just creeping in.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? We met when we were just kids.
Yeah.
Did you ever think we'd be standing up here in our 50s talking about Red Devil football?
7th grade.
God.
Okay. All right. First one came in was Ace Gray. Chris Ace Gray. It says, bam, it's good. So, Chris, go down and visit your friendly local banker, Brian Skehan, and get a gift certificate for our Ortiz Burrito at First State Bank of Rankin, the division of Texas Financial.
Virginia Armendariz checking in. She says, brother, it's staticky. Hey, I'm working on it, Virginia. We're trying to get it. We're going to do the best we can. I think it's going to come in and out as the game goes on. Lalo Euphratio, as Pete said, great leg on him right there. Showed some real power. It's going to be 1st and 15 for the Cowboys. Red Devils lining up in a 3-3 defense. J formation for the Cowboys. Tried to go quick to the center, and he's going to get lit up by Kyan Hanna and number 14, Armendariz. Wow, who would have thought Kyan? Kyan doesn't weigh a lot, but he's hitting you like he weighs a ton tonight. And that's just on 2 defensive plays we've seen so far. He has been in there leaving a mold on his face mask on their shoulder pads.
Man, our defense looks really good. I mean, really impressed with this.
So that's going to be Garrett's boys right there, out there getting things ready, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 15 from the 20-yard line. And the happy Cowboys, they're kind of changing the formation up a little bit. They're going to go into the T formation, 3-3 defense by the Red Devils, number 24 under center. Pitches back to the up back, cuts back to the inside. He hits a wall of maroon and white. And that's going to be Jairo Cruz and Kyan Hanna in on the tackle. Hey, Kyan Hanna may be going for like a defensive superstar scheme this year.
Yeah, that's about a 3-yard gain. And personally, I think that was a kind of generous spot. But be 3rd down and about, 12?
13 to go.
13.
So 3rd and 13, 5:40 on the clock. Cowboys calling their play. You can kind of see right now the Red Devils taking the wind out of the Cowboys. Cowboys need something to happen right here. They're going to come out in the T formation. 3-3 defense. Fakes the pitch back. Throws to number 15. Hits him in the hands right between the 1 and the 5. It's going to drop to the ground, and that'll bring up 4th down, Cowboys.
All right, pass was intended for number 15, Caden Baker.
Boy, I tell you what, Caden going to wake up 15 years from now.
Want that one back?
He's going to be thinking about that very play right there.
All right, so that brings up another big 4th down.
So the Cowboys look like they're not going to punt it. And as I say that,
no,
they're making some changes.
Yeah,
Seven men on the field right now.
Yeah.
Okay, J formation, 1 up back. Referee's coming in talking to him.
They had to do a timeout because their punter was ready to come out. He already had the play. All right, so that's going to bring up a timeout. Let me clear these. But, man, we had a lot of people wanting some Ortiz burritos.
Who wouldn't want an Ortiz burrito?
All right, we got J.J. Cottle checking in from ASU.
Hey, Amy said Teddy's checking in with us, too, and he said he wanted to say, Boo Boo and Pete, y'all look 18 years old. Oh, thank you, Teddy. Hey, guys, also want to give another big thank you. I want to mention the Rankin Hospital again, giving us so many cards. So what do you think, Pete? Right before halftime, we're going to give away a card. You've come up with a question. So Pete's got a question. He's going to ask it. And he'll come up with who's going to win it, how they're going to win it. I think he's got this whole thing lined out. So, guys, if you want to win those Amazon gift cards, stick around till halftime.
All right, Red Devils take the field again, bringing up another big 4th down with 5 minutes, 28 seconds left in the first quarter of play.
Cowboys in the J. Get it back there. Looks like he's
trying
going
to punt.
Oh, my goodness.
Goodness gracious. It went straight up and fielded by number 14, Armendariz.
Pete, you had a conversation with him, and
I did.
You said he was just glowing with confidence, right?
Man, I wish I had a fraction of that kid's confidence because, he actually worked on our road and bridge crew this summer. Anyway, he stopped by. We were just kind of quizzing him about the practice and, what think season looks at. And he was just like, hey, man, we're ready to win. Give me anywhere close to the ball. I mean, anywhere close to the ball and it's touchdown.
Gosh, I love that.
I mean, he was fired up.
Lathan Langley goes out at center. It's Cayenne Hanna under center. He's going to go with a quick handoff to number 1 High Road Cruz. There is a flag on the play, so we're going to hold off on the Red Devil touchdown. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, they're calling it.
And we're just kind of waiting around with anticipation here. It looks like it is going to be on the Red Devils, but we just don't know who. What do you think? Maybe a holding call right there?
Well, I didn't see a holding.
There's a long discussion over this. He's like, hey, I understand they didn't have ice cream in the concession stand today. I'm really upset about it. And the other ref's like, yeah, man, come on. That's why we came out here.
But, I mean, you can't say anything to me when I said I didn't see a holding. I didn't see a dang field goal a while ago, so.
Okay, we're gonna get a little movement by the Red Devils and a holding call. So we've got movement and a holding.
Wow, so there's 2 things I missed.
Well, they can only penalize us for 1 there. So, but it does look like they're going to take us back 10 yards.
All right, Clark and James Steele checking in.
So it's going to be first down and 25, and Rankin can still get a first down there near the goal line. I think the marker's at the 2-yard line. T formation, Gage Lopez under center, the senior. He fakes the handoff. He's in the open field. He's tucking. He's running. He's trying to make it happen. Gets it out to Langley. Langley with the catch, cross field, just barreling his way downfield. And he's going to get us back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe plus a yard. Langley got up with some fire in his belly right there.
Yeah, I tell you what, like we've always said, the best play in 6-man football is the broken play, and that's exactly what that was.
So you could see Gage Lopez kind of relying on that strength. Kid's been hitting the weight room, doing a couple things. He let them hang on him. Then he throws the ball, and Langley just says, hey, let me truck this. I got this, baby.
Checking in for the Red Devils is number 23 Cash Quaylar. And last year, boy, he had some flashes of greatness, and he's a freshman.
So the ball's handed out to Hyro Cruz. Hyro's got the ball. Going to be dragged down by 3 of those Cowboys. Big hit right there by the Cowboys.
Looked like he's dragged down by his face.
And this is going to bring up a 4th down situation. It looks like it's going to be 4th down and about 6 to go for the Red Devils. No, I guess it's 3rd. Maybe he moved it before. So it's going to be 3rd down, about 6 to go for the Red Devils. They're down inside the 10-yard line. T formation, Hanna under center. Going to pitch it back. Number 23 has the ball. That's going to be a Red Devil touchdown. You were just talking about him. Cash Quaylar with his first touchdown of the season. Actually, Cash Quaylar, first touchdown of the season. And we know there's a lot of happy people out there ready to see that.
All right, let's try this again. Let's try to give away some more burritos from the First State Bank of Rankin. They're waiting on the snap. That'd be Hanna, the holder. Lalo Efracio to attempt the extra points. Oh, kind of a bobbled snap. Let's see what Hanna can do here. Oh, he's got an open man. Oh, right through the hands of number 10. And number 10 is going to be Eliseo Efracio.
Well, got to give him some respect on that. He reached with everything he had to try to get that.
Well, I mean, he might have caught it if he was 8 foot tall. Well, all right, man, we're getting dang close to the end of the first quarter. 3 minutes, 57 seconds left in the first quarter play. Your Red Devils 14, the Happy Cowboys 0.
And it's a big night out there. A lot of people checking in. Somebody sent a picture of a guy in a walker. That's not very nice. Come on.
Yeah.
And here's an unknown person that said, had bus route after school.
I got it too. Yeah, it's Trent.
Oh, Trent Davidson. Yeah. What's up, Big Trent?
Yeah, I just read his. He said he had to do a late bus route, but he is tuned in. All right, Lalo Efracio calling up his guys on the line there at the 30. He's getting ready to tee the ball up for the Red Devils. Back deep to receive is going to be, who did we say that was? Luke? Well, it was Luke Dempsey, but now it looks like it's going to be number 29, Gabriel Moser.
And they may be making some on-field changes out there.
Let's change your battery one more time.
Look at that big old cloud out there in the background.
Yeah.
Big storm back that way.
Yeah, but, man, that storm could be in Abilene from here. Man, that's a long ways. All right, Lalo's going to put another one right back deep, right down the pipe. That's going to be received. That's going to be number 20. Man, I think that's going to be 22 this time, Dawson his. But he's going to be brought down right about the 25-yard line by a whole host of the Red Devils. Leading the charge is going to be number 15, and that number 15 is a name that you're going to hear a lot. That's Logan Wyatt.
So at the 25-yard line, Happy starts its third campaign here in the first quarter, trying to make something happen. The Cowboys yet to get a first down on these Red Devils, and that Red Devil defense looking devilish out there. So here come the Cowboys. Looks like they're going to line up in a T formation. Red Devils quickly going to drop into a 4-2 defense. Quarterback taking his time under center. Pitches it back quickly. 15 looking for daylight on the outside. Number 3, Kyan Hanna wraps him up. Great form tackle, open field. And I tell you what, there was nothing but Kyan and open field behind him, and he made the play there.
All right, Jesse Armendariz. I guess it'd be Tuesday. Go down, check on your gift card from the First State Bank of Rankin. Jesse Armendariz was the winner.
Second down and 16 for the Cowboys. Number 24, it's going to be J.P. Baggerman getting the call from his coach. They do break the huddle. The Cowboys, the Red Devils, waiting on him in defense, wearing maroon on white pants with a white helmet. Cowboys, black on white on black, T formation. Quick handoff down the middle and lighting him up. Number 23, Cash Cuellar for the Red Devils. And the Red Devils looking as strong as a team can look right now. We're clicking on offense. We are clicking on defense. And if you're going to start out the season, man, this is the way you do it right here. That'll bring up third down, 15 for the Cowboys. About 2:41 left in this first quarter. And, yes, probably the longest first quarter in the history of these Rankin games right here.
Yeah, I mean
So here come the Cowboys. They're going to get lined up. I formation. They do have a wide out far to the left on their home sideline or visitor sideline. Quick pitch out to the outside. On him quickly like a hungry man on a Christmas dinner.
That's number 2.
Matthew Ramos. And Matthew getting up excited.
Well, I mean, I'm as excited as he is. Man.
Yeah, Matthew has a fire in his belly, buddy. Let me tell you, and that cannot be quenched. That's going to bring up fourth down. It's going to be fourth down and about 7, maybe 6 yards to go for the Cowboys. And this is where they've done all their work right there. Like I said, they're yet to get a first down. Rankin's keeping them inside the 20. And they may have crossed the 20, they may not, but I don't think as of now they have.
I don't think they have positive yardage yet. And the clock's kicking 1 minute, 39 seconds left in the first quarter of play.
They are back to punt. Do get a pretty decent punt off. That's probably going to go out of bounds on the Red Devils side of the 40. So the Red Devils going to open up at about the 34-yard line, maybe 33-yard line.
All right, we've forced them to 3 straight 4-and-outs, right?
Yes, we have.
All right, that's really good.
Cheerleaders down there doing some work right now, getting this crowd in there, and the crowd ready to go. A lot of people standing there watching, the band ready to play some music. Cowboys now in defense. Rankin, 1st and 15. They're going to open it up from the 36-yard line. Lopez under center, J formation. Fakes a handoff, looking downfield, lets a ball go
all day
to
long.
number 2, Matthew Ramos in stride, and that's going to be a Red Devil touchdown. Pete, I'm looking at the graphics over here. We got lightning and thunder, all kind of stuff happening.
Dude, number 2, Ramos, man, he had time to knit a sweater. I mean, all right, we're going to try this extra point again. Hannah's going to be teeing up the ball for number 22, Afracio. And that one's going to be – did it go? No. All right, I didn't want to mess up again. All right, that one is not good either. So, all right, let's see here. 1 minute, 21 seconds left. 20-0. Your Red Devils up on top.
And the footballs are getting thrown out there as this season begins. Pete, this is still the first quarter, and and we talk about that. You see a beautiful, you see those sun rays just kind of kissing across the sky in the background over that cloud. And we're sitting there watching Rankin. Moods are great. The band's playing. Fans are in the stands. People listening at home. They're calling us happy young men on the radio right now.
Yeah.
But I do got to admit, man, Rankin is just clicking like a finely tuned machine. And we said it before the game started. We could be better right now than when the season ended last year. And I actually think we are.
You know, I mean, the wheels could come off at any point. But I will say first quarter play, this Red Devil offense and defense looks really, really sharp. All right, they're going to have number 22, Afracio 10th, the ball for the Red Devils. Back deep to receive for the Happy Cowboys. Man, I'm going with 24 on this one. I can't really tell. 29. 29, Gabriel Moser. All right, Afracio's going to put one in the air, and that one's going to go all the way back to, it's going to roll out of bounds right about the pylons.
So that's going to be a penalty. Cowboys going to start out with some pretty good field position right here as we get ready to go. Still here in this first quarter. Out here on the underneath the sign that says Cougar Country here in Klondike, Texas.
All right, we got Hal Hutchins checking in. We got the Fouts family checking in. Murray Brooks. I mean, Murray Brooks listens to everything. I'm not sure Murray Brooks has missed a Red Devil football game. I mean, he's got a man cave set up, his classic cars, his swimming pool, big screen TVs. I mean, that is the place to be. When I retire from this gig, I think I'm just going to hang out on Friday nights with Murray Brooks.
From the 30-yard line, 1st and 15, going to be the Happy Cowboys. This is their best field position of the night. This will be their 5th time getting after it. They're going to come out T formation, handoff up the middle. Quarterback still has his hands on it.
And everybody with the flag threw it.
And number 11 drops the ball there. And I think he was looking at number 2, Matthew Ramos. Matthew was coming in hard, ready to lay him out.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing that, there was penalties because Matthew, like I said, he was coming like a Mack truck with no brakes.
And this one may be going against Cowboys. We'll check this out here. It looks like they are stepping it off against Cowboys. I don't see if the referees made a motion yet as far as what the penalty was.
There, keep going. Chop block.
So that's a hard one to call right there too these days. But anything below the waist these days, chop block not allowed. They're trying to keep the health and the kids out there. Got to keep them safe out there with those chop blocks. I know there's been a couple times in ranking games where we were very upset that those were called against us. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty, guys. That's going to back them up. It's going to be 1st down and 30 for the Cowboys. They did have good field position, but now they're back just inside the 15.
Yeah, that's a long ways, man.
T formation for the Cowboys. 4-2 defense for Rankin. The ball's on the ground. And here come the Red Devils, lots of them. Matthew Ramos just opened up a can of you-know-what.
That's going to be number 2, Matthew Ramos, and number 14, Armendariz. No, yeah, that was 14.
And that's going to back them off a few more yards. So we're just going to start. So it's going to be 2nd down and very long here for the Cowboys. They're going to be at about the 10-yard line. And, I've noticed something here, Pete. This crowd of Happy didn't travel quite like they did last year. Last year was a big crowd over here on this side when we sat on that side. And maybe just kind of a no-travel year. Happy Cowboys do break the huddle J formation, quarterback under center. Red Devils in defense. Quarterback looking downfield, throws the ball.
Oh.
In defense is Matthew Ramos and an incomplete pass to number 20. It's intended for Cade Fain. Not going to catch the ball. That'll bring up 3rd down and long for the Cowboys. Well, I guess it's a good time to thank some of our sponsors out there and kind of pay the bills.
Yeah, well, I mean,
if you will.
Yeah, man, a big thank you to the First State Bank of Rankin. They were the first one to come on board when we started doing this, even on the radio. So, big thank you to Brian Skehan, all the guys there at the bank. And, I mean, there's, like times like last year, he was giving out boxes of stuff because, I mean, he didn't know what he signed up for. But I don't thank you a lot, Brian. I don't thank Bunker Real Estate, of course. Oh, man, bobbled snap. They're going to be back in the end zone.
So that should be ruled as an incomplete pass. We'll kind of see what they say. Red Devils coming up with their hands in the air, though. No referees have made the touchdown motion yet. I do feel like the quarterback kind of got his hand across and tried to make a forward pass. They are in discussion at the moment And all 4 referees coming in there talking about this one. I guess they're going to see if they got all 4 sets of eyes on this one.
I don't know if they're going to phone a friend, use a lifeline. All right, here they come. What are they going to say?
Grounding.
Whoa.
Penalty. Safety for the Red Devils.
Oh.
So the grounding thing kind of, wow, okay.
Yeah.
If you're from Happy, and I will say this right now, if you're from Happy, you are not happy with that call right there on the grounding.
Yeah, I really thought it'd be incomplete pass because it looked like he was trying to throw it forward.
So 14 seconds left in this quarter of play. That's going to put Rankin up 22-0. And the Happy Cowboys talking it over. Now, here's the best part of that old safety. Rankin's about to get the ball back, and they're going to get it back in really good field position. So you got the coaches down there talking to the Red Devils, getting them lined up. You got the crowd over here, daydreaming, talking about big things right now. Under the lights here at Klondike, Texas. Pete, the drive here, not too bad today. I guess we're kind of getting used to getting over here to Klondike.
Yeah. Like I said, we came twice last year at the beginning of the season and the end of the season. All right, man, we haven't seen these people yet out here in this deal. We got our kickoff return team. Back deep to receive is going to be number 1, Jairo Cruz. Frontline guys, man, those are the guys right there that takes the brunt of the battle on 6-man. You got number 7, Gage Lopez, number 11, Langley, and I think that's going to be number 23, Quaylar on the other end. Man, a 6-man, those guys right there, because, everybody onside kicks, and those frontline guys, they got hearts of steel and other things made out of steel. Oh, Quaylar just catches that line drive and nails it down.
So the Red Devils going to open up this offensive campaign from inside the 40 at the 36-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 15. Still here in the first quarter. Rankin could put up another touchdown here in the first.
Yeah, and you talked about field position. That's really good field position. We're on the Happy side of the field.
And what I do like about Klondike, something I enjoy here, maroon and white. The color is out here in Klondike, Texas. Rankin out here in maroon and white. Rankin coming out, spreading things out. Lopez in the shotgun. Langley at center. Ball's back to Cayenne. Cayenne gives it a look, tucks and runs. He's wide open. He's got one man to beat, a blocker out in front. And that's going to be a Red Devil touchdown. Opening the door wide right there. Number 23, Cash Cuellar. What a play by the Red Devils. And Cayenne showing some wheels off right there.
I was trying to keep a few notes because last year I got kind of relaxed in it, but I think we've only had 11 offensive plays. All right, we're going to try the extra point again. Let's see here. Got Hannah catch his breath, tee up the ball for Lalo. And, oh, man, that one's going to be wide right.
No, they say it's good. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I was going to say, man, if it is, I need glasses.
So, Pete, we kind of talked about how they could score here in those 13 seconds.
Yeah.
Still, 4 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter, and the Red Devils just showing a dominating performance right now, 28-0, as Happy still trying to figure it out right now and seeing what they can do to get past these Red Devils.
Yeah, and Boo Boo didn't misspeak. It's not halftime. It is just the end of the first quarter.
And you can hear the band, boom, 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 boom. A lot of excitement out here in Rankin, a lot to cheer about. The fans are on their feet.
Oh, dude, they're holding the babies up. That's always cool.
Look at this. You've got Miss Amthor. You've got Paige right there. You've got several of the moms on their feet, standing, cheering. Oh, I see Miss Armadera's over there on the right side waving that Red Devil flag. Is it too early to say happy days are here again? No, the football weather's not there. But the football climate, it's here, man. You can feel it.
All right, number 22, Lalo Efracio teeing up the ball for the Red Devils. Got the Hughes family checking in. All right, let's see what Lalo can do. All right, Lalo got a good boot underneath that one. That one's going to bounce out of the back of the end zone. That is nice. So Happy Cowboys take over with 4 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play with the Red Devils a commanding 28-0 lead.
And over the years we've had other sponsors. We've had a couple of burger places come and go. Always a lot of fun whenever they get involved. Hey, we've had people from all the way out as far as Aledo, Texas graduate. Nathan Nathan Valencia a few years ago was trying to get a couple little commercials out here with us. Cowboys do break the huddle T formation.
Aaron.
3-3 defense. Aaron Valencia, yes. Cowboys have a little positive yardage out there. Going to jump it to the outside. That's number 11 for the Cowboys, Luke Dempsey. He'll pick up about 3 yards right there. That'll bring up second down and 11, or second down and 12 for the Cowboys.
All right, they're going to switch ends of the field after 1 quarter of play. Your Rankin Red Devils 28, the visiting Happy Cowboys 0.
So, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. That is Aaron Valencia out there, all the way out there in Aledo, Texas, doing some real estate work out there. Hey, he actually has a really cool commercial right now. He's walking through the locker room of the Aledo team, right? And, he's going through. They're giving him high fives. They're talking to him. He steps out. He's got that little look, that little swag, everything going right there. Gives the camera a look, big smile, thumbs up. Great little thing he's doing out there. Hey, you got to give it to him. He's definitely brought some excitement to his business and having a lot of fun with that. And
another one I just want to give a quick shout out to, is a ex-Rankin Red Devil as well. It's Dr. Robert Stanland. He's a dentist there in Midland, and he's a Rankin alumni, and had the little dental work done this summer, and that was really cool sitting in there with him. And so if you have any dental needs, man, call that guy because he's did a heck of a job.
Pete, it sounds like you got a little bit of a discount right now.
Yeah.
No, Robert Stanley, man, great guy. He was one of our big old Rankin Red Devils from back in the day, too.
Yeah, he's still a big man.
So here comes the Happy Cowboys. It's going to be second down and about 12 yards to go for the Cowboys. They got it marked at second down and 13. 3-3 defense by the Red Devils. T formation Cowboys. Quarterback under center. There's a lot of movement out there. Red Devils came across the line. This one could be against Happy. And I think, and this is a very rare thing when it happens, I think it's going to be offsides. No, I think this penalty is going to be on the center of the Happy Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times people say, like, that's not possible. He's got the ball, but, yeah, from time to time it does happen. No, it's going to be offsides on the Red Devils. Maybe so our boys are just a little antsy getting ready to get in there. I think at this point it's like, hey, let's unload, fire down, and see what we can do. That'll give them 5 yards. Second down, about 7 to go for the Cowboys. Still in the huddle. And they kind of breaking the huddle, kind of taking their time out there. Red Devils 3-3 defense. T formation. Handoff up the middle. 2-yard gain on the play, but there are Red Devils there waiting on him.
Dude, that was number 23, Cash Quaylar.
And the man down low wrapping up those legs, number 3, Kai and Hannah once again. And I think it's going to be a true 3rd down and 5 now for the Cowboys as they matriculate that ball down the field. Checking in earlier was Brett Clark. Want to give a big shout-out to old Brett Clark. He doesn't miss many of these games either.
No, and there's been lots of them.
So 3rd down and 5, Cowboys T formation, quarterback under center. Red Devils getting ready to go downfield. Cowboys make a cut back to the right side. They pick up a first down on the tackle. Matthew Ramos, first down, Cowboys. So they're going to be just inside their 40 at the 39-yard line. For those of you who don't know, the 40 is what? Midfield in 6-man football. Some of our friends from the Texas 1A fan down there. Hey, Bobby Brown herself is over here in that north end zone, and she's down there checking out this game, kind of seeing what the Happy Cowboys and the Red Devils have. T formation, 1st and 15. Red Devils could have jumped off sides again, and it's going to be a 3-yard gain for the Cowboys. This could be an 8-yard gain. So it looks like the Red Devils a little bit antsy in there.
We were talking a lot about our sponsors, the bank, the hospital. But, you talked about it a while ago. You cannot say anything about anything Rankin without mentioning Lori. Rankin Drive-In, man, she's never said no to anything. She's been super great. So that's the last one I had on my list. I know you mentioned her earlier, but, Lori Wright at Rankin Drive-In and Rankin Hospital. The First State Bank of Rankin, they've been really, really fun, working with them throughout the years.
So the Cowboys jumped a little bit right there. So this is actually going to go against the Cowboys. That's going to make it 1st down and 20 for the Cowboys. Pete, you talking about Lori. I'm going to say something here, and I mean every piece of this. Best coffee in town. Head on down to Drive-In Grocery, guys. 75 cents a cup. Go get you some coffee there in the mornings. I tell you what, that's my morning wake-up right there. 1st and 15 for the Cowboys. Quarterback under center, T formation. Fakes the handoff, looking downfield.
Oh.
Launches it with his left hand, and this could be interference, and I believe it will be against number 7, Gage Lopez. Gage got kind of locked up with him downfield right there, and that's number 45 for the Cowboys downfield. And it is going to be pass interference, Rankin.
Yeah. Gage just didn't want to get beat on that one.
And that is going to move the chains quite a ways, but it's still going to leave it. No, it's going to be 1st and 15. It's going to be 1st and 15 for the Cowboys from the 31-yard line. So the Cowboys making their way down on the good side of the field right now, but the referees are still talking about something. Were there 2 flags on the play?
Well, I only seen one, but I mean.
No, he just picked it up.
Okay.
So the Cowboys do break the huddle. Looks like they're coming back out in the T formation, running strong T's tonight. Red Devils 3-3 defense, pitches it back with the ball, number 20, and he's surrounded by Red Devils. That's going to be number 1, Jairo Cruz, and number 3, Cayenne Hanna.
Yeah, but the back judge threw a flag, at the snap, so I don't know what he's seen.
Well, I kind of wish they let them play this football game out there. Maybe he just got back from a referee clinic or something.
Well, this is the first game for them, too.
So they're discussing this one. A lot of discussions out there.
Chop block.
Against the Cowboys. Okay, so, hey, let it be known this year they are going to be watching that chop block like a hawk out there. We've had one against the Red Devils. We've had one against the Cowboys. Sometimes you can go a season and see that 2 or 3 times. Seen it twice tonight, once on each team. That's going to take 15 yards away from them, pushing them all the way back. Now it's going to be 1st and 30 for the Cowboys, and that's going to take them back to the other side of the 40. And you can just kind of see the coach over there for the Cowboys just kind of livid on that. So 1st and long for the Cowboys. They do break the huddle. Going to change things up just a little bit here. Coming out in the J formation, quarterback under center. Going to be a handoff right up the middle. He's going to slip past one, but he will not slip past Cash Cuellar. And good night did he put a helmet on somebody right there.
Tackle there by number 23 and by number 2, Rickles.
All right, 7 minutes, 29 seconds left in this first half of play.
Couple of yards gained on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 27 for the Cowboys. Cowboys getting their play from the coach right now. Rankin, Coach Avalos, if he's coaching right now and he's talking to them, he's just saying, hey, guys, let them have it. You know what to do. Get after it out there. Cowboys coming back up to the line, T formation. 4-2 defense by the Red Devils. Fake handoff, left-handed throw downfield. He's got a man. And, Pete, that was through the fingertips.
Yep.
And he wanted all that back. That's going to be number 20, Cade Fain, for the Cowboys.
Yeah, and Gage wasn't going to get called again. Gage was covering him like a wool sweater, but he made sure that he was doing it all legally.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 27 for the Cowboys. 6:59 on the clock. This quarter going by a little quicker than the last one. Here come the Cowboys back up to the line. They've got a man wide out to the left. Quarterback under center. Has the ball, pitches it back, now has the option to run, throws it downfield, and he's just going to overthrow number 21.
Man, I am not sure if number 14, Armendariz, might have got a hand on that, dude, because when it was released, it looked like he was wobbling, kind of like a wounded duck. But I think Armendariz might have got a touch on it.
So this is where it's going to get exciting. It's going to be 4th down from the middle of the field, so the Cowboys are not going to punt right here. Looking to make something big happen. So they're going to have to reach down deep in that old bag of tricks. Let's see what they pull out here. Red Devils bringing in a couple different guys on defense.
Yeah, bringing in Hanna and White.
Ball's pitched back, has the option to run, looking downfield. No, he's got Red Devils all over him. Ball's on the ground. Big dive there by Matthew Ramos. Going to be recovered by the Cowboys. Going back the other way, that's going to be a Red Devil first down. Red Devils at about the 24-yard line, 1st and 15 on the good side of the field. So, Pete, in about 6 minutes, and that's 6 game time minutes, you got your question ready?
Oh, no.
So, how are people going to win tonight? Well, now, if I'm out there, I'm a listener at home, how am I going to win this Amazon gift card from the Rankin County Hospital?
Well, I mean, I say that whenever I ask the question, just put your name and the answer. And the first correct answer will win the prize. Just text it to me after I get through reading it, and be sure to put your name because, man, we have so many people. I have I think 2,200 contacts in my phone, and I still get them with people I don't know. So
loss of yardage on that last play by the Red Devils. It was hiked into the deep I, shotgun formation. Kyan had the ball, goes to Lopez. Lopez had the option to run or throw, but he got jumped by number 45 of the Cowboy defense. He makes the play. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and long for the Red Devils. Look at this, swinging gate out to the left with the ball. Kyan kind of fumbling it a little bit. Lopez has the ball. Play kind of broken up, and the Cowboys do jump it, and a very hyped up number 45 for the Cowboys just made the last 2 tackles. A sophomore, A.J. Seal. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 30 for the Red Devils as they're backed up to the 39-yard line on the Cowboy side of the field. So we had a couple little muff plays right there, but here come the Red Devils lining up. Looks like they're in a T formation, bringing it in tight. Going to go to Hyro Cruz. Hyro down the middle, nothing but daylight out in front of him as he breaks away. And that's going to be a Red Devil touchdown. Oh, Coach Keith said, hey, I got something for that 1st and 30 or 3rd and 30 right there. And that's going to push the Rankin Red Devils currently up 34-0.
All right, the extra point team takes the field. Cayenne Hannah's going to be teeing up the ball for number 22, Lalo Efracio. And we're going the opposite direction, so we got the wind in our face going this way. Kick is up. And I believe that one's cash money right there, so let me clear these texts. So first one to text, 432-693-6000, gets a prize from the First State Bank of Rankin, Division of Texas Financial. And I'm sure if you want pens, pencils, koozies, Brian can hook you up, but he's also offering
hugs. Lots of hugs.
Yeah, well, he's also offering free coffee and Ortiz Burritos gift certificates.
Hey, you know what? I want to give a shout out right there. Just watching that kick reminded me of Cash Davis or Dash Davis.
Yeah.
Man, great kicker. I think he's moved on and he's going to be kicking collegiate.
Oh, really?
Ball. I'm not sure. Something I kind of heard. Hey, if one of our listeners out there or somebody from Rankin knows for sure, let us know the status of Davis. I did hear that he may be going on to college to do that, but let us know. 5:23 on the clock, 36-0 is the score. Red Devils well in command.
All right, teeing the ball for the Red Devils going to be number 22, Lalo Efracio, back deep to receive for the Cowboys. I believe that's going to be number 29. What was his name? Moser. Gabriel Moser.
I love this song. Na 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 na.
All right, and that one's going to be put way in the air, be fielded right at the 1-yard line. And here come your Red Devils, man. Until number 3, number 12.
Good
number 3, number 14, number...
the Red Devil team.
Yeah, just everybody on the team, including the bus driver, got a piece of that one. All right, so...
You know what? I got a moment right here, too. I want to mention this. The Bungers. How about the Bunger boys?
Yeah.
I understand both Bunger boys are down there at Angelo State University. Guys, hey, San Angelo isn't that small of a university. There's some big major competition there. And we've got 2 of our beloved Red Devils out there playing some big-time football. And, you know, not to mention their sister went on and played collegiate basketball for quite a while out there. Cowboys do break the huddle. Quarterback under center. They're going to spread things out just a little bit here. Pitches it back, has the option to throw or run, looking downfield, launches it, and it's going to fall dead middle of the field. You know, there's an old quarterback saying, never throw the ball away in the middle, and that's kind of what he did right there. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 15. I'll tell you something, throwing the ball away in the middle, that's how you get pick 6 right there. And the Red Devils making a couple line changes on the field. Number 15, White, coming in for the Red Devils. You know there's a lot of firepower right there. Happy Cowboys break the huddle. J formation. 4-2 defense by the Red Devils. 24 has the ball, looking downfield. He's going to get jumped by number 14, Armendariz. Fumble on the play.
Fumble on the play.
Recovering it, number 15, White for the Red Devils. And that's going to be a Red Devil first down. Just talking about that kind of firepower they had out there. And Rankin right now just unloading out there. And we do want to mention this is a very young Happy team. And Happy, one of those programs where they're really strong. They play a lot of great football out there. So, you know, you can never count them out. This may be one of those rebuild years. But, man, Happy always brings it. Red Devils do break the huddle. J formation for the Red Devils. Lopez under center. Handoff. Or pitch back to number 3, Cayenne. And Cayenne Pepper down the middle. That's going to be a Red Devil touchdown. Gosh, it feels good to say that.
Yeah, and we've said it quite a bit. The first half of play, 42-0, as the field goal team takes the field. The ball is going to be the touchdown maker himself, Cayenne Hammond, number 3. Attempting the extra points is going to be number 22, Lalo Ifracio. Kick is up. And that one is good. That one is cash money. So let's clear the – I didn't say the winner for the last one, but I have it wrote down right here. All right, let me clear these texts. So first one text 432-693-6000 gets a prize pack from the First State Bank of Rankin.
So Amy Kira may have just confirmed this. She says we have 3 Red Devils playing at ASU. I think that's the 2 Brunger brothers and Dash Davis.
Oh, nice. Okay, the winner from the last field goal. So, Raina Rodriguez, go down Tuesday and visit Brian at First State Bank of Rankin. You can get you a pen or pencil or some cheap coffee, or you can get you a Ortiz Burritos gift card.
And Chris Gray also checking in. He says, hey, Bungers and Dash are Red Devils playing at ASU. How about that, Pete?
Dude,
them little old Red Devils out there on the map in San Angelo. Oh, I love this. Here we go. Gosh, I love this football atmosphere, baby. Man, I am reborn tonight. Pete, we are lucky to be a part of a community like Rankin that lets us get up here and just get to broadcast football games in the high school that we loved so much.
All right, Lalo Ifracio, number 22, has got the ball teed on the 30, and he's going to put that one all the way back to about the 5-yard line. And, man, that kid's got a head of steam, but that's nothing when you run headfirst into a wall of maroon jerseys. So play will end about the 26-yard line.
There's a player I want to mention right there. Made a nice tackle right there. Number 10 for the Red Devils. How about you, Xander Mendez out there? Get you some, Xander. Got some shoes to fill. His dad, quite the ball player for the Red Devils in the late 90s. Oh, Chris Mendez. All right, it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Cowboys. Cowboys going to come out T formation. Red Devils 4-2 defense. Got some new faces out there. Handoff up the middle. No, fakes the handoff on the run. Throws downfield, and it's going to fall away. Just had too many Red Devils coming after him right there. In close pursuit, number 14, Armendariz causing the pressure. That'll bring up 2nd down and 15.
All right. Hey, Trent Davis, you had to work late, so you're watching the game, but you can also Tuesday morning go visit Brian, pick you up a gift certificate for a burrito, Ortiz Burrito. So Trent Davis. Davison, sorry.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down. For the Happy Cowboys, they're going to come out in a T formation. Red Devils 3-3 defense. Cowboys under center. Handoff up the middle. Oh, big collision there. Cayenne and White just smothering the running back on that play. He's going to get up a little slow from that one. Will definitely remember that contact. The ball carrier, number 20, Cade Fain. He did pick up a yard or two on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 13 for the Cowboys. And Rankin looking like a tough lot out there.
We got Shad and Becky Hanna watching from Archer City, Texas. They're rooting on their number 3, Cayenne.
Well, they got a lot to be proud of.
Boy,
T formation. Cowboys with the ball. Complete pass downfield.
We talked about Hanna and made another big stop right there.
And on the reception there for the Cowboys this time, number 15 making the play, Caden Baker, a senior. That'll bring up 4th down from the 30. So, Pete, you're the Cowboy coach. It's 44-0. What do you got to lose? Do you go for it here or you going to kick it?
You have to.
So Pete making the call. Cowboys going for it. Red Devils bringing in all the speedsters right now. I'll tell you what, if you got wheels, you're on the field right now. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So here come the Cowboys. Really interesting to see how they line up here. And they going to come out J formation tight. Quarterback under center. Going to pitch the ball back. 6 looking downfield, goes back to number 24. He's got some daylight. He's going to collide with Matthew Ramos, and Matthew's going to make the stop at the 40. That's going to be a Red Devil first down. How about Matthew Ramos, nerves of steel, calm, cool, collected, and just makes the stop at the 40 like it was nothing.
All right, 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first half of play, 44-0.
So this is that magic time. If the Red Devils put up points and are able to keep Klondike from scoring, Pete, we go home at half.
Yes, sir.
And maybe we can get a little Allsups burritos. No, I'm just kidding. There is no Allsups in Klondike. Maybe they need one, though.
We need a dirt clod.
It's going to be J formation for the Red Devils. Cayenne under center. Going to give the ball over to Cuellar. Cuellar looking downfield. Going to be brought down by the Cowboys. Good looking hit there by number 26 of the Cowboys. And I'm not sure that I have him rostered here.
I think it's 29.
Well, we do have him rostered. That's going to be Gabriel Moser. Good play there by Gabriel.
Oh, but there's a penalty we did not see.
5-yard penalty, and I guess I missed what it was.
All right, we're reshuffling a few players.
Replay down, but it is going to be 1st and 10 now for the Red Devils. And the clock is moving. Game clock at about 15 seconds. Red Devils, J formation, Cayenne in the shotgun. Cayenne with the ball, goes back to Lopez. Lopez to the right corner. And the Cowboys playing some staunch defense right there. That time led by number 6, Mason Wolf. What a name there by the senior Mason Wolf.
That is a really cool name.
And also making plays out there, A.J. Seal, just a sophomore. And like we said earlier, this is a very, very young Happy Cowboys team. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Red Devils. I kind of got them at more of a 2nd down and 8 right there, though. And the Red Devils kind of slow to break the huddle. Okay, Langley brings them out. It's going to be J formation. It's going to be Lopez in the shotgun. Timeout, Happy.
Well, I got a shout-out from an unknown. I guess unknown because I don't have the number. But I love it. It says, "Hi, Pete and Boo Boo. Doing a great job, as always. Watching from our new city of Amarillo, Texas. Love you guys."
How about that? Well, hey, guys, I don't know who you are, but I immediately love you.
Yeah, the feeling is mutual.
You know what? I want to give them a compliment also. Hey, whoever you are a very perceptive person.
Yeah.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 8 for the Red Devils. What a night, guys. It's 44-0, 2:19 left in this half of play. And you all know how it works out there in 6-man football. Rankin was supposed to be an 11-point favorite coming into this game. And, man, Rankin just kind of showing that they are a team that is not to be trifled with this year. Don't take them lightly. Cheerleaders throwing footballs out there.
Yeah, they've thrown quite a few tonight. They might need to pace themselves. It's going to be a long season.
I think they buy those by the 1,000.
Yeah. All right, with 2 minutes, 19 seconds remaining, the plays coming back in.
Bobby got the band out there going right now. They are rocking and rolling. Hey, if you can make it to these games, y'all need to come out. The atmosphere is there. Red Devils quickly come out of the huddle. Lopez under center, pitches it back to number 1, Hyro Cruz. Hyro refusing to go down, still on his feet to the outside. It is going to be a cowboy collar by the Cowboys. No call on the play, but I think they're just going to let them run with it. That's going to be a Red Devil first down.
All right, and I think that one's going to qualify right there as lots of country. So let's give away something from Bunger Real Estate. First one to text 432-693-6000. And anytime there's a big play that covers lots of country, we'll give away something from Bunger Real Estate.
So the Red Devils coming out with a little more hop and pop right now. They're breaking the huddles with some flash and some dash running up to the ball. And it looks like somebody may have called timeout here. Maybe the Red Devils.
Oh, it's Denisa.
Denisa, what's up?
Yeah, she's an Amarillo.
I didn't know she was an Amarillo.
No, me neither.
Huh.
Well, hey, congratulations on your new city. It's going to get cold up there.
You know, I do hear it does get cold in North Texas cold up that way.
I've been lots of places, and the coldest I've ever been in my entire life was in Groom, Texas. That's just going to be east of Amarillo.
Well, I'll tell you, Pete, I spent a winter up in Midland, Texas, once, and it was just a little too frio for this old boy right here.
Dude, when you get north of Lubbock, that's a different part of the world. All right, 1 minute and 59 seconds left on the clock for the first half of play.
And, you know, as we're mentioning these things and we're talking about all these gift cards and everything like that, guys, if you want to jump in, if you've got something you want to give away, or if you just want to shout out to a family member out there, you want to connect with somebody.
Oh.
If you want to connect with that special someone. Hey, I've got someone who wrote us a letter right here, and it reads, Dear Red Devil Broadcast Network, 20 years ago, I was in Rankin High School.
Do your Casey Kasem voice.
And she writes. So the Red Devils are in the huddle right now. Coaches are talking to them. Hey, a lot of you are texting in at Pete right now. You're giving him all those shout-outs. This is the time in a timeout to get those in.
And then I got the prize winner from the Bunger Real Estate covers lots of country deal there. That was a long run by number 1 High Road Cruise, and that's going to Mr. Hal Hutchins there in Rankin. And Hal either check in with Brian at the bank or GL Bunger there in Ozona. Probably be better check in with Brian. But anyway, he can hook you up with your prize. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's not land, but I'm sure it's a cap, koozie, or something.
Lopez with the ball running to the right side. Runs over a player hard, but it's not going to be quite enough. He's going to go down at about the 2-yard line. And I think they're going to mark him at the 3. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Red Devils. The clock is running, 1:40 on the clock as we look at it right now. Pete, if they score this, I think right after we probably need to go into the Rankin County Hospital question.
I have my trivia question fired up right now.
T formation, handoff to number 7, Lopez. That's Gage Lopez, and that's going to be a Red Devil touchdown. So barring any scoring by the Cowboys, that could close things out tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to give this question out as quick as the kick here. That way we can get rolling on this. All right, number 22, Lalo Efracio attempting the extra points. Holding the ball is going to be number 3, Cayenne Hanna.
Blocked by the Cowboys.
No. All right, real quickly, everybody listen. Whenever you text me at 432-693-6000, put your name and the answer to the impossible trivia question. In 2018, 90% of vehicles registered in the United States have this in them.
Say that one more time, buddy.
All right. In 2018, 90% of vehicles registered in the United States have this in them.
Is it a certain kind of magnet?
Hey. All right. Text your answer, 432-693-6000. Get a Amazon gift card from Rankin County Hospital.
And the Red Devils getting back out there. Hey, we do want to thank our friends over there at the Rankin County Hospital, man. They do make it exciting with those gift cards. And Pete is looking for his winner. The Red Devils are lining up to kick.
Yeah. I was trying to look up some like Google proof answers, like impossible trivia, because there's a lot of people with fast fingers that will just Google the answer and hit you right back with it. So I did a little research on some trivia questions. All right, Lalo's got his gang lined up at the 30-yard line, and he's going to boot that one high into the stratosphere, come down about the 4-yard line, fielded by a Cowboy, and, man, he is on his way, juking and jiving. But, man, I tell you what, that Red Devil – that was number 22, the kicker. The kicker made the play there. Also
helping out just a little bit there, number 1, High Road Cruise for the Red Devils. The Cowboys going to open up at the 21-yard line, and they got 1 minute 19 seconds to stay in this game. Let's see if they can do this.
All right, I'm just going to give a few no's to everybody so you can keep guessing. All right, it is Dean. It is not air conditioning. It is not airbags. It is not Bluetooth. Courtney, it is not CD player Amy. It is not a U.S. flag Miss T. It is not a backup camera.
Cowboys with the ball. Pitch back to number 24. Has the option to pitch. Does not. And number 1, High Row Cruz going to bring him down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 15. Keep it going.
All right. It is not speakers, Aiden. It is not Sirius Radio, Mike Tomlinson. It's not GPS.
Is it windshield wipers?
No. It is not a rear view camera.
Cowboys with the ball. Pitches it back. 8 throws a bomb downfield. Number 2, Matthew Ramos gets underneath it, spins away, and he's still on his feet. Going to be brought down by number 21 of the Happy Cowboys. That's Hayes Wyatt. Interception for the Red Devils. Guys, all we got to do is kneel this out, and it's go home. See you later. Hasta la vista, Red Devils with the win.
It is not seat belts.
So, Pete, did you make it too hard tonight? That's what I'm starting to wonder. Maybe you should have asked a Patrick Swayze question.
Yeah, well, Tim's doing the Patrick Swayze questions.
I mean, keep it simple.
Right, Raina, it is not remote start. No, it is really hard. And like I said, I did a little research on it.
So the Red Devils come out, look like they're in the victory formation right now. And what the ref's going to do is going to give them the ball. They're going to kneel, and unless Happy takes any kind of timeout for any reason, we could close this thing out in 2 plays.
It is not a sunroof, Miss Mitchum.
Victory formation. Lopez takes the ball. He kneels down. Clock is winding down. 38 seconds, and that will be the ball game, folks. The 2025 season is underway, and your Red Devils are coming away victorious 50-0 against the Happy Cowboys. Pete, are we going to have to just give this away?
Well, we might.
Can we come up with another quick question, maybe?
Well, or we could roll it over till next week. I could give the answer.
I'd really like to give a gift card away tonight. Let's get a gift card getting out there. Somebody needs a $25 Amazon gift card.
Yeah, a few of them are getting close, but all right.
I'll tell you what. Let's do this.
You just want to give it there? That's had the.
No, I'll tell you. Here's what we're gonna do.
Blights, but that's
we're gonna carry this over to the 7th man page. Continue guessing on the 7th man page, and Pete will let us know who the winner is on the 7th man page. And if you win it, he'll let you know, and you'll get your $25 gift card from the Rankin County Hospital.
Yeah, like Boo Boo said, go to Facebook, and it's the 7th man page, and put your answer there, and whoever the first one with the correct answer. And I tell you what, everybody's overthinking. I would tell you that because, I mean, so many people are putting, ABS monitoring system, phone chargers, automatic transmissions, remote start, power windows.
Custom fireplace.
Seat warmers. Man, look at this. Speed governor. Nope, it is none of those.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and close this thing out. Pete, you got any parting words for everybody out there?
Yeah, hey, man, I want to thank everybody for joining us on the season opener, and thanks for all the kind words and all the text in for me and Boo. Like I said, I think this is year number 8 for us doing this. It's been a lot of fun, and we're looking forward for another good season. And, man, after watching these Red Devils open up with a 45 at halftime, man, that just kind of fires you up and gets you ready for the season ahead. And
as I turn 50 this year, it gets me very sentimental. Pete, I look back at our lifetime. I look back at junior high graduation, playing for this team, walking the hallways of Rankin High School, seeing new high schools, new junior highs, everything go up. So love being a part of this community. So love being in Rankin. Guys, and I mean this tonight, from all of us here at the Red Devil Broadcast Network to all of you at home, we love you. Good night.